Okay, think about this. You walk into a super crowded room, maybe a conference, maybe just, online. How do you make sure your voice, your value, actually gets heard?
That's a big question these days.
It really is. Whether you're looking for that next job, maybe a promotion, or trying to grow a business, just standing out, it's not just nice anymore, is it? It feels essential.
Absolutely essential. Competition, talent, it can literally come from anywhere now, globally, online. So being intentional about how you're perceived.
That's where personal branding comes in, right? And today we're looking at some really practical ideas from Karen Kang's book, Branding Pays.
Yeah, she has this 5-step system. We're going to try and pull out some key takeaways to help folks navigate this whole personal branding thing effectively.
Without getting totally overwhelmed, hopefully. So let's get into it.
So one of the first things Kang points out, which I think is really interesting, is that just being, good at your job, sometimes that's not quite enough anymore.
Right. The whole landscape has shifted. There's so
Yeah.
much more focus on like individual impact and visibility.
Exactly. So consciously thinking about and communicating your personal brand, it's becoming a core skill, really. It doesn't matter if your audience is just inside your company or, much wider.
Okay, so where does Kang suggest we start?
No.
Because it's not just about like getting a new headshot or a cool website banner, is it?
No, definitely not. She makes this point really clearly. That stuff is the icing. You need the cake first.
The cake.
Yeah, the foundation, your positioning, the solid, rational value you bring. The icing is more the emotional stuff, the personality. You need the cake baked before you decorate it.
I like that analogy. So the cake, the rational part, starts with knowing what you want.
Precisely. Understanding your goals. What are you actually trying to achieve here? Is it that promotion, a career change, maybe funding for your startup? You absolutely need that goal first. It's like your North Star for all your branding efforts. Without it, Kang says, you're just sort of building something without knowing where it's supposed to take you.
That makes sense. You need the destination before you draw the map.
Exactly. And once you have that goal, Kang talks about something she calls positioning triangulation.
Triangulation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sounds technical.
It's actually pretty intuitive. It's finding that sweet spot, right? Where your goals meet what your target audience actually needs, and also considering who else is out there, the competition.
So it's not just about me, it's about them and the others.
You got it. You need to understand who you're trying to reach, what problems they have, and importantly, how you stack up against anyone else offering something similar.
Which leads right into defining that audience, doesn't it? Who are they?
Yes, and Kang links it straight back to your goals. If you want a new job, who's the audience?
The hiring manager, recruiters, the company itself.
Right. If it's a promotion, maybe it's your boss or their boss.
And for entrepreneurs, it's got to be the investors, the VCs.
Exactly. Nailing down that specific audience is so important because it shapes how you talk about your value.
Okay, so how do we actually crystallize that? Put it into words.
Well, Kang offers a really practical tool for the positioning statement formula. It's a template, basically.
Oh, cool. Like a fill in the blanks.
Sort of. It goes, for your target audience, who needs or wants the problem you solve? Our product is your category, like consultant or leader, that the main benefit or value you offer, unlike your key competitor or alternative, our product is your key differentiator.
And the key thing here for personal branding.
You are the product.
Right. I am the product. That forces you to get really specific, doesn't it?
It really does. What is the specific need? What's your unique value? And crucially, what makes you different? Why pick you?
Kang gives an example, right? Pamela.
Yeah, Pamela.
Yeah.
She's a marketing director, but she really wanted to move into patient access. Big shift.
So how did she use positioning?
She framed herself as an accomplished healthcare executive and patient access expert. See how specific that is?
Yeah, it connects her background with her aspiration.
Exactly. It aligned her passion with a real need in her company, and importantly, maybe an area with less direct competition for her specific blend of skills. It gave her a clear story.
That clarity must have helped her have those career conversations.
That's the idea. It gave her focus and confidence. And that really highlights the next big piece, differentiation.
Okay, so being different, how?
It's not just saying you're different, it's showing why you're the best choice. Kang stresses building real expertise.
How do you do that?
Keep learning, take courses, read widely, talk to experts, maybe even do some pro bono work to get hands-on experience. And then this is key, share what you know.
So become known for something specific.
Precisely. Welcome to the Audiobook Quiver YouTube channel. If you're finding this discussion valuable, please take a moment to like this video, follow our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more engaging reviews and book summaries.
So sharing that knowledge helps establish you.
Mhm.
Kang had another example. Jeremy, the data guy.
Right, Jeremy. He managed data collection, but felt maybe a bit replaceable, like just a cog in the machine.
We've all felt that way sometimes.
Totally. But he shifted his positioning. He started highlighting his unique mix. He understood the business side and the technical side of data.
Bridging that gap.
Exactly. So he wasn't just the data collection manager anymore. He became a strategic partner who could give marketing the insights they needed from the data. He changed the perception by changing how he talked about his value.
It wasn't just the tasks. It was the strategic contribution.
Nailed it. And this loops us right back to that cake and icing idea we started with.
Right. Cake is the substance, icing is the flair.
Kind of. Cake is the rational value, your skills, experience, expertise, solid stuff. The icing is the emotional value, personality, likability, trust, how you connect with people.
And you need both for a strong brand.
Absolutely. Kang argues you need both. Think about Starbucks. The cake is pretty consistent coffee, right?
Yeah, you know what you're getting.
But the icing is the whole atmosphere, the experience, that feeling they create.
Okay, good example. Or like George Clooney.
Perfect. The cake is, he's a talented actor, director, a proven skill,
And the icing.
charming, charismatic, does humanitarian work. It's a whole package that makes his brand so strong. Both parts matter.
So for us, for our personal brands, we need to figure out our own cake and icing.
Yes. What's your cake? What are your core skills, your strengths, the real value you deliver? Be honest about that.
And the icing, that's more about personality, how I come across.
Yeah, your personality traits, your communication style, even your core values. Kang really pushes for self-reflection here. What are your values, strengths, weaknesses too? What makes your offer unique? And what's your personality like?
That self-awareness sounds foundational.
It is. You need to know yourself to build a brand that's authentic but also effective.
Okay, so wrapping this part up then. Personal branding, it's not just a buzzword. It feels pretty critical now.
Increasingly so. And it really starts with that clear positioning, know your goals, know your audience.
Then figure out what makes you unique, your differentiation.
Right. And balance that solid cake of expertise with the engaging icing of your personality and how you connect. It's that combination.
So here's something to maybe mull over. What's the one single thing you want people to remember about you, professionally speaking?
Ooh, good question.
And then, are you actually actively communicating that thing through your brand, through your actions, your words?
Yeah, that's the challenge, isn't it? Being intentional. We really encourage you to think about your own brand,
Yeah.
where you are now and how maybe some of these ideas from Kang could apply.
Because being strategic about how you show up can really open doors.
Definitely. It's about proactively shaping that professional image.
Thank you for joining us on Audiobook Quiver. If you enjoyed this exploration of personal branding, please like this video, follow our channel, and turn on the notification bell for more engaging reviews and book summaries.